In the beginning of your career too, you were having a hard time getting roles, right? Before you felt like you really had the physique?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I auditioned for Spider-Man. I screen tested for Spider-Man the week I got out of college and got the role. So I don't think it was really, there was trouble getting acting roles. There was a period
Do you
of
feel
about.
like it's expanded, maybe?
Well, there's a period of 4 years where I needed to quit drinking, and the drinking was got in the way, and I talk about that a lot in the book. That was one of those obstacles that I had to get over, and I think that, once again, I needed to clear the road in order for these things to happen. So it really is an inside job, and I had to clean up my act and figure that whole situation out.
You no longer drink?
No, it's been over 11 years.
All right, and so is it worth it? Worth it to have
Yeah, my life was ruined. I was like homeless and carless and broke and no career. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely worth it. Yeah.
Well, we actually have a picture of you from high school, because you were not always this size and this fit.
Yeah.
And so tell us what that was like when you were a kid too. I mean, you said that Arnold Schwarzenegger, obviously somebody that you looked up to, but did you get bullied as a kid? Was it always just a dream of yours to try to?
Well, I think bullying goes on with most kids as they grow up. But for me, I mean, when that picture was taken, I mean, I was the captain of the basketball team. I was the captain of the football team. I was the captain of all these sports teams from as far back as when I started playing. But when it came time in junior high to do those strength tests, all the kids in the football team lined up to do pull-ups and dips, and I couldn't do one. So, it's not like I was in the middle somewhere. I was dead last. And my trainer also, too, is a kid at 16 years old who got pinned underneath the bench press bar, which is 45 pounds. So, we're guys that failed. And failure became a huge part of our success stories, and mine in particular. I think now, you hear about these soccer games the kids play where goals aren't counted. Everybody gets the orange slice and the pat on the back, and everybody says, good job. And that wasn't the case for me, and I think that I benefited from that. I'm glad that I lost. I'm glad that I failed. I'm glad that I felt that way and decided to do something about it. The embarrassment of that. I never wanted to feel that way again, and it drove me. And Arnold and I, Arnold the same way. Everybody told Arnold he was crazy. He was a skinny kid and growing up in this town in Austria that's not even on the map, and everyone said he was nuts, and it was hard for him, and he had to fight, and I think it makes it incredibly worthwhile, and I think that there's a lot of success stories like that. I was just texting with Kurt Warner backstage, and Kurt's another incredible example of he failed. And it forced him to find that extra gear inside of himself to fight harder and come back, and then it makes you appreciate it when it does happen.
Yeah, failure can be good for you. Not every kid should get a trophy because not everyone is a winner. Right. And let me just bring the conversation down. Be the cynic here for a moment. Okay, so you came, I'm going to say with too many clothes on for this interview here today, but people are going to have to
they can buy the book.
Take a look at the book, yeah, or watch you on TV to see what it's all worth. But just give us a quick breakdown. I mean, you personally, do you have a personal trainer? Do you work out at home or in the gym? Are there any moves that are your favorites? Just so people want to know exactly what it is that you do.
Well, yeah, the book contains 6 weeks of workouts that were actually the actual workouts that I used to get camera ready for my first shirtless scene on True Blood. So it was very transformative 6 weeks, and it's done at a gym. I mean, I'm a big guy. I need big weights, so I don't have all of those at home. So these were designed by my trainer Ron Matthews, who I've been working with for the past 5 years, and he trained Hugh Jackman for the original X-Men, Jennifer Garner for Alias, a bunch of other people, Eva Mendes, over the years. But these are designed by him, and we talk about form, the diet, the cardio, everything. It's a step-by-step process, and we explain it all.
What about performance-enhancing drugs?
I've never touched a steroid or a human growth hormone. I never have. I mean, and no disrespect to anybody or judgment on anybody that does. I mean, I love professional sports, and God knows what all those guys have ever been on. And I mean, that's just not the type of life experience that I was interested in having. I wanted to see what I could do naturally. And this book and this workout program and my story, as contained in the book, are a record of that. And it's my experience. You can do it cleanly. You don't have to look at the screen and point and go, that guy's on, that guy did this or did that, and I can't do that. That's not possible for me. What I'm saying is that look at that before picture. It's possible for anybody. If I could transform from that skinny kid who couldn't do one pull-up into the guy who's on the cover, anybody can do it.